today is a family fun day in Millennium Village. If you just turn the camera around, you can see that we've got a health expo, we've got a bouncy castle, we've got a smoothie bag, and then also over in the corner is a barbecue, and then to my right you have the horses. So it's definitely a spectacular day to come out and support. So we will be having a campaign, and it's titled Reflecting Hope. So it will be a spectacular event. Telford's campaign will be right over here in this care home called the Rose Manor Care Home, and hence the reason why we are inviting the communities to come out and prepare for the campaign.
Well, I'm the care team leader from Sanctuary, Rose Manor. I work very closely with the ladies and gentlemen here from the church, and it's a day that we've organised not just for our residents but for the whole community here to join in and get involved in something that's not quite boring and an enjoyable bank holiday, and as it encourages social inclusion, diversity, and most of all it's involvement, isn't it? It's where they get to meet people, to greet people, and social inclusion is what we promote here at Sanctuary. We promote inclusion, a working relationship with the church. They've been quite good to us. They come and sing for our residents. We have Easter events, Christmas events. Most of all, it's something that we work closely with them, with end of life wishes as well, which I think is very, very important. End of life wishes. So if they need somebody to come and read to them verses from their Bible and stuff like that, these guys are brilliant. They're willing to come and do it for us. And enjoyment for everybody. To get involved. They offer an amazing services, so things like house cleaning for free, prescription collecting, shopping duties, and it's also gives them a chance to build a relationship up with our residents here that are currently struggling.
It's ironic that how we were invited into this community, because one Sabbath we came here delivering some tracts. And we came to the care home and we met the care manager, who was a Muslim lady, and she asked us what were we doing, and we said, well, we're just presenting Christ to the community. So she invited us into the care home to hear more about what we were actually doing, and we said, we're just bringing the good news of the blessed hope in Jesus Christ. And from that first meeting, she then invited us to come back again the next week, and then the very next week, and then she invited us to speak to the residents, and we've been coming here every week ever since. And so this is the centre of our Reflecting Hope project.
At the moment, we're going to focus in Telford and Newtown areas, which are part of the Welsh Mission, the North and the Mid Wales area. And then later on this year, we're also going to go to the other areas, and some of them are Wrexham included as well. This is something that we're running throughout the first part of this year, leading up to the campaign in May. And we also follow the initiative Total Member Involvement. So we're encouraging the church members to join in, take part, build relationships with people, make friends, meet the needs of all those around us.
For me, it's the community, bringing the community together. I mean, it is quite a good community, to be fair. There are lots of people, when I go and work at the grocery shop in the All Nations at the top, you can go past people, including children, and say, good morning, and everybody smiles, and this is good because it's brought residents from there, it's brought residents from down there, the whole community, and it's also brought the church. I mean, I'm a churchgoer anyway, so that's a good thing. You make your own choices in life.
This nursing home, there are a number of persons who are sick, there are a number of people who are in need of friendship, and as you can see to the right over there, those are the individuals from the nursing home. You can see they've come out and joined into the fun and games and the activities. Also, there are individuals who work in this nursing home as well who are coming out to join us. They have actually brought their family, their children, their husbands and their friends and stuff like that. So
we just brought our kids to have a play. We live locally down here, so
Okay.
thought it was a good opportunity to bring the kids out.
Okay. How important is this type of events for the community?
I think it's important because you get to meet other people, don't you? And kids get to meet new friends, and that's important for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have just one child? Or more?
No, we've got the two. So we've got our son Cameron and our daughter Freya. So Cameron's nearly 7, Freya's 2.
And after them, are you going both there? Jump around?
I don't think so. I think I'm too big.
No, I think
we'll
it
leave
holds.
it to the kids.
What do you say to other parents who live locally that they don't come out? Just to encourage them to come here.
I'd say it's a good opportunity because then all the other kids get to interact. They get to meet other children on the estate.
Spoils it for the kids if they don't come out. It's about the kids, isn't it? Their development.
Today is a product of the work we've been doing over the weeks. So we walk these streets consistently, we're praying and we're bringing Christ. This is part of a 3 to 5 year project. So our long-term aim is to plant a church here in the Millennium Village, but we haven't set a time scale. We let the Holy Spirit work, and we'll be working here for the next 3 years, and then we hope to take this model and replicate it next in the Wrexham district, where we've already identified a small community, and we'll be doing exactly the same thing, Christ method alone.